Hello and welcome to PodLab. I'm Ria, this is Alex. We talk about building a real digital marketing business on offerlab. No fluff, just what actually works. This is episode 6 and today we are talking about choosing a profitable niche. If you have been stuck trying to figure out your niche, today's episode is going to save you weeks of spinning your wheel. We are breaking down what a profitable niche actually is, why most beginners get it wrong, and how to choose one that makes money instead of just consuming your time. Anything else you want to add, Alex?
No. Welcome everybody. Just to say, we are the international contingent providing you with digital marketing advice. So we come from India, we come from the UK, we've got amazing connections in America, and we're going to be bringing them all in gradually into this podcast. So keep watching and learning. Okay, so profitable niches, always an issue. And many people in digital marketing, when they start out, will try one particular niche, and then they'll find after 6 months sometimes it's just not working for them. And it's not something they're really vibing with, and that people aren't vibing with them. And then you have to go back to the drawing board, and you have to do lots of thinking, you have to do lots of planning, and then you go out with your new niche to go, great, this is me, this is what I'm doing, and this is what I'm selling, and this is what I want to talk about because it's just me. And even then, sometimes 6 months down the line, you can go, oh my God, this isn't working. And so the planning and the in-depth information you can get and really saturate into this is completely key. Am I right, Ria?
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. I want to say what it is not, what a profitable niche is not. That has to be very clear in people's mind, because again, burned my entire hand trying to figure this out. I think Alex, you have too.
Yeah.
So we are speaking from experience. It is definitely not just a topic, because whenever I speak to people, they have this assumption that, niche, oh, fitness, niche, oh, business. No, it's none of those.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
Making money online is a niche.
Yeah.
It's not a niche.
I mean, what? It's
Everybody's making money online.
Yeah, that's the entire spectrum. It's not your niche.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely not your interest, not your passion. Okay. What it essentially is, basically a specific group of people add a painful problem to it, and then also add the willingness of someone to pay you to solve that problem. Did I get that right?
Yeah. I mean, we talked about this for the last few weeks. We've talked about, where's the problem? Where's the solution? Where's your people? All of those three things are essential to your digital marketing lifeline. Without any one of those things, you're not going anywhere. But the niche is kind of the combination of those things plus the actual thing that you are going to be talking about. I think it used to be, and we've touched on this already, it used to be settled down into fitness or lifestyle, into making money online, to digital products. And so, it would be easy to sort of, people would go, oh, well, there's 4 different styles of niche, and you've got to choose which one you're in. And I think what Ria's saying, if I'm wrong, tell me, is that actually it's now more blended than that, and people are taking a wider or a more particular approach to this and just saying, no, it's not just making money online, it's not just health and fitness, it's not just hobbies. This is about you, and in fact, you are your niche. Now that makes it sound really easy. It's like, oh, brilliant, I'm a niche, so everything I do is a niche. Kind of, but actually it's more about who are you, what are you trying to say, and are you saying it consistently to the same group of people? And are you pulling those people in? Are you pulling more people in? That is a niche. You create your own niche. It's not just going to the books and going, I'm going to do making money online. That's going to be my niche. No, I think that the point here is shaping your goals into one streamline and saying, that's what I want to do. It's a bit like this podcast. Okay. Am I right? Forgive me. I'm doing a lot of talking, but this podcast, something Ria and I wanted to do. So how are we going to do this? What are we going to talk about? So we put together an idea about what we're talking about, and consistently each week we are talking about it. We're talking about OfferLab. We're talking about digital marketing and how to get into it and how to grow yourself as a digital marketer. And that is our niche. Does that make sense?
Yep. Well, there's always where do I get all these insights from? Where do I get all this knowledge from? It's always when you talk to your people. It's the audience that you're building. The questions they throw at you is what you need to take very seriously, because all the answers is in them. You could be very passionate about something. A lot of people would be connecting to the same passion. But here's what nobody tells you is passion will probably keep you consistent. It will discipline you because you're passionate about it. You will probably show up every single day talking about it. But profit keeps you in business. So say if you are passionate about a topic which nobody is interested to buy, you are not going to make money online.
I think okay, I'm going to go a bit off piste here, and you may really disagree with what I'm saying, and if this is really nonsense, then I hope everybody forgives me. So you may have something that you can talk about for hours and hours and hours, something that you're quite knowledgeable on, and you're really not sure if you're going to find a market for it. But actually, I don't know if people are going to like this, but I believe that on the digital platform, on the internet, if you're going on Instagram, you're going on TikTok, if you talk about something and you're talking about it consistently and you're talking about it knowledgeably and you have information to impart, then do it. Just do it. It doesn't matter that you don't know where the money's coming from. Just do it. Put yourself out there, because actually what will happen is you will gain some people's interest. They will ask you the questions. You will respond to those questions. And when you respond to those questions, you're putting more bait in the water, and you will get more fish going for that bait because you're putting more information out there and responding to people's questions. And when you do that, it grows. And when it grows, you gather a following, and whether or not that following is directly paying you for the information you're putting out there, it may not be, or whether or not you then get sponsorship because you've got several thousand people, you are going to make money. So I do think that actually looking at it, there's two ways of looking at it. You can go, right, this is going to be my niche. This is the problem. This is the pain point. This is what I'm going to answer. That is going to bring me money. The other is, I'm really not sure that what I'm going to be saying is going to bite on anybody. But if you put it out there consistently and you get enough people starting to follow you because you are consistent on one topic and you're knowledgeable about it, and knowledge is really, really important and really worth money, then if you're knowledgeable about it, you will get the followers, you will get the sponsorship, you will get money. There are different ways of cracking this problem. Does that make sense?
Sure. But my only thing is that, in this, yes, absolutely what you said, Alex, just that if that interest, say you are very knowledgeable about nuts. And when I say nuts, I mean bike nuts. Say you're very knowledgeable about it, you know everything about it. It's a specific thing. It's a very narrowed niche. Probably you'll gather a lot of people because they want to know what you have to share. But if your aim is, I am here to make money, this will take some time.
Yeah.
Just know the possibilities.
Yeah.
You will eventually for sure earn money from it because you're growing an audience, and audience growth is what brand looks for, how much you're reaching people is what brand looks for. Eventually brands will reach out to you, but do understand that this is a time consuming process. Eventually it will pay. Like Alex said, if you show up consistently and you speak from experience, you speak from your knowledge, of course people will bite into it. People will ask you questions. So I'm not sure if people is going to pay you money for it right away, but brands will. Eventually brands will.
Yeah. Okay. So basically what we're saying is you can create money online, period. And all you've got to be is you've got to be consistent. You've got to be there for a long time, and it will happen. If you're looking for and everybody is, they're looking for, right, I've never done
Fastest way,
it
basically.
before. It's like, okay, I'm going to get really, really fit. I haven't been doing anything for years. I'm going to turn up to the racetrack today. I'm going to get in the blocks, and I'm expecting to run 100 meters in just a few seconds, as opposed to it taking me months to get to that stage. That's kind of where the niche thing comes in, and that's where the repetitive niches that you see online come in. And it's people saying, right, make money online, that's a niche. Fitness, that's a niche. And so they are the motorways. They're the speedy lane to being able to try and make money by going, well, I'm going to go make money online, or fitness, or lifestyle. And those are your super highways to being able to make money fast. And if you want to, then you choose one of the super highways, you learn something about it, and you try and go on there. But in my knowledge and experience, it is the few people that turn up, never having done digital marketing before, and go, I'm going to pick one of the super highways, which is making money online. I'm going to talk about that subject, making money online. This is my niche. It's going to be talking about investment bonds in, I don't know, pork bellies. I'm going to be talking about that. That's what I'm going to be talking about, really specific niche. And I'm going to create this massive audience, and I'm going to be making loads of money online as a result of that. That is a very rare person who's going to be doing that. And therefore I fall back on this premise of, we're all different. We all bring different things to the table. Yeah. We all have different knowledge about different things. And you could be bike nuts. It could be whatever. But if it's like, okay, this podcast, OfferLab hasn't been around for very long. If we'd started doing a podcast on OfferLab a year ago, OfferLab wasn't even in existence.
Yeah.
So we couldn't have done it. So this is very new. And what we're bringing to this is, okay, this is a new thing. Not many people know about it. So we can't get a massive following. We can't get millions of followers straight away because not many people know about OfferLab.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're going in very small, and we're going in consistent, and it will be the slow burn. My view, and this is just from my years of experience of being alive, is that the longer ones settle in more. They last longer. It takes time to develop things, but you develop a really solid foundation, and you develop a really solid building on top of that foundation by taking it slowly, slowly, slowly and building. Whereas if you try and go in and do, right, I'm going to do making money online, I'm going to talk about pork bellies, I'm going to talk about this, bam, off I go. Good luck. But you'll be there for 6 to 8 weeks before you've run out of subjects to talk about, and you're going to lose followers fast if you get any followers. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. And at least for beginners, we have covered this topic, I think, a couple of times on our previous episodes. The easiest way basically would be to, get into OfferLab, select a niche, just browse through for 20 minutes, see what's working. How would you know if this is a profitable one? One thing that everyone mistakes is, oh, it's saturated. So many people are already doing this. Yeah, but that's a good point. Because so many people are doing it means money is exchanging hands, which means money is in the flow, which means you can also get a pie out of it.
Yeah.
Instead of, this is completely new. I am very unique. I'm going to start this thing which nobody is doing. Great for you. But also know that nobody is doing it, so nobody knows about it. It could either mean that, that's a massive opportunity that nobody has touched it, or it could mean that it is not something that people are interested in. So you have to be very careful. So for beginners, that's why we have been harping upon the fact that, get into OfferLab, become an affiliate, choose something that makes sense to you. Study it. If you think that you're already knowledgeable about it, expand that knowledge. Use that to start or begin your journey. But that's how I can put it. I mean, only once you have gotten your hands, dirty, that's when you start learning. And I say this because we have been there,
Yeah.
That's when you start learning, right?
going back to what I started with, you can change. If it's not working, you can change.
Yeah.
So I completely agree with Ria. And this is where OfferLab is amazing, is because you can go, right, okay, my niche is going to be overworked professionals. And that's a very popular one. So overworked professionals. So yes, there's a vibrant audience out there going, oh my God, I'm so tired. Help me, help me, help me. You've not got a product. You've never done digital marketing before. Click on OfferLab, open it up, look in there, overworked professionals. There will be 100 different products that are aimed at overworked professionals. You take 3 of them, you put them together in a little package, you offer that, and you consistently offer it for weeks and weeks on end, you will make sales. Simple as that. Nobody else on the planet is likely to have the 3 products that you put together because there are so many of them on OfferLab. You can just create this whole new package, put it out there, bam. You are immediately your own niche doing that one package. That's amazing.
Absolutely.
OfferLab is incredible from the point of view of it just cuts through all the BS about how to become a digital marketer. How am I going to do this? What am I going to offer? How am I going to offer it? Gone. Get onto OfferLab, choose your products, put them out there. You're up. You're running. You're potentially making money in weeks. No, I was going to say, and you can do it again. You don't have to stop making money on that one product of 3 that you put together. You can go in there and go, well, this is working. I'm going to do another niche at the same time and run them side by side. 2 Instagram accounts. Well, who knew you could have 2 Instagram accounts? Let's do 2 Instagram accounts. One for professional burnout professional burnouts, another one for people with emotional problems. How am I going to get through, the problems in my life? There you go. Here's a package of 3 different things to help you cope with stuff. Bam, you're off.
Like you said, and I also see OfferLab as a place of market research. So if one niche you don't see it's growing or a potential growth in there, what you are interested in, you have the platform to research another one. Spend time there. I know this, and I know Alex, you'll agree with me. You will learn more in 30 days of taking action, doing your market research, than just doing the research, sitting down and doing the research. You have to get into it and try it out. Unless you have tried it out, you don't know. Unless you have communicated with your audience, you wouldn't know whether that's going to work for you or not. So your research remains there, but then if you're not taking action, that research might not be valuable.
And you can't possibly do the research unless you're reaching out to people in the first place. So I think what we're saying, or at least what I certainly want to say now, is just start. Just get yourself an Instagram account, get yourself a TikTok account, put yourself out there and start asking questions of people. You don't even have to have a product. You just have to have an idea. And it's like, okay, so let's talk about meat-based products. I'm a carnivore. I want to talk about that. Let's talk about who's a carnivore. What do you eat when you're a carnivore? Do you eat cheese? Do you eat eggs? Do you eat plants even as a carnivore? People have come back with all sorts of answers, and probably the really strong-minded ones will go, don't be stupid, you don't eat plants, blah, blah, blah. But what about avocados? Plenty of carnivores eat that stuff. Ask the questions. People. So that's us talking about niches. That's us talking about how to get into digital marketing, find your niche, and find something which really works for you and takes your digital marketing career forward. We have got our podcast. We would very much like you to like it, to share it, to subscribe if possible. There's links below to look at OfferLab. So have a look at those. But for Ria and I, thank you very much for joining us, and we hope to see you on the next episode.
Love and peace.